And this is the moment where I said, oh wow, it was probably 1 hour work. Hi everybody, this is Edgardo and I'm building BUNT RGB, a daily puzzle game. In the last episode I described how I created the game from scratch using ChatGPT and Visual Studio, but in this video I will actually go back to the very beginning. Instead of just talking about what I did, I'm going to open all my ChatGPT conversations and walk through them step by step, so you can see actually what it looked like. I want this episode to be a little more transparent and practical. So let's dive in. Okay, now we're on my folder. As you can see, there's a lot of chats here. We will go back to phase 1. I ask to start. So it says that I need node.js installed. So I installed Node. To do so, I open terminal and I wrote all these things. You will see it is already installed. This is the version, so we won't be installing it again, but ChatGPT guided through the installation as well. After that, I created a folder. So I went here, and this time we will call it just BUNT RGB demo. And he creates it, and he asks what framework should we use. ChatGPT says React, and we will just select React. What kind of variant? We will use just TypeScript. Use Avide 8 beta? Nope. Install with npm and start now? Yes, because he's asking us np install. So he's installing it and he's creating the directories. All right. Okay. He's taking this local server and we were going to open it. The first thing that you will see is this. All right. This is our new app. So what I did was copy paste all the outputs that terminal made. In the end, we will see the local server. All right. Copy pasted everything in here. As you can see, it's the same. Here we are. As you can see, I screenshotted the same as we already have in here to ChatGPT. And it's asking us to open the folder with VS Code. So we are now launching VS Code, which I already opened, but we will close it. VS Code. We will open it again. You see, we open a new terminal. We copy paste these, all of these. We paste here, but remember we decided to call it demo for this demonstration. As you can see, I made some mistake, and probably I made the same mistake in ChatGPT because I asked him to do everything step by step because I couldn't understand even what Visual Code was. So we went to File, Open Folder on VS, and this time we will just open these. There won't be any need to scroll down all your directories. You just select your folder. You see, this is my last folder and this is the new one, the BUNT RGB demo, and we will open it and we will see this new window. You know, this is the directory tree. So right now, but all of these were just too many steps for me, and that's why I just copy pasted everything that the terminal said. So after a few iterations here, it was very difficult for me in the beginning. I opened Visual Code. In the end, we open on localhost. As you can see, it's open, it's running live. Then we open this one. So we browse through our directories, app, tsx, and this is our app, which Vite created for us. And then we substitute everything with what ChatGPT gave us. Command S. So we save it and immediately it changes. You see, this is our new app. This is the HTML with the TypeScript ChatGPT created for us. So after a few iterations, we copy and paste it. And we save it. You see, this is our matrix. And this is the moment where I said, oh wow, it was probably 1 hour work. And I already had my matrix. So we save it and we go on. You see, after a few iterations, I asked him to create the actual app and it goes on. So he's giving me a new code to substitute. So I copy and paste it and save it. So now you see the app is going pretty nicely. You go on. You ask something to ChatGPT, editing it. He's saying, yes, I can edit, and blah, blah, blah. So we go on, copy, save. You see, now it works just like I wanted it to be. And we go on, okay? There's no point on I iterate everything. So after a few iterations, this is the last step for the phase 1. I copy pasted the last entry and we already had this kind of thing. Of course, there's a lot of work in here, but don't worry. I mean, it was just chatting with ChatGPT, asking him, I need this, I need that. Okay, now add the buttons, now add this, now add that. And that was it, okay? That was the thing. Then we went to the phase 2, which was the local persistency. And here I said, okay, that's ready. We have the call and let's go on. I still miss the practice button. So it's now getting back to what we already did and what we are going to do next. So first, second, third, blah, blah, blah. Every single phase I went through and every single new thing I discovered, I created a document. This one was the introduction when I drafted the idea. This was the prompt vibe coding where I created the first phases. I strongly recommend you to create these new files because they are kind of a guide for ChatGPT to be more efficient in replying to you. For me, at least, it works better when ChatGPT goes through micro steps instead of flooding me with text walls. As you work vibe coding, chatting with ChatGPT, you'll realize ChatGPT is not that efficient sometimes. And you just need to understand for you what works best. You just tell ChatGPT to do it. So this way, ChatGPT becomes a little more efficient for you. And I don't know what else I can show you because it's more or less the same. You will learn through developing. For me, for example, VS Code, TypeScript was the way, and then Vercel, as I showed you, but probably is not the same as your app. If you want to develop a different app, you just need to go step by step. So what I suggest you is to open ChatGPT and you will ask, hi, I need to create a new app. How can I do that? Then ChatGPT will reply, what kind of app do you want to develop? And so on and so forth. Let's try. As you can see, it's just generating a simple guide for you to choose between the option A and option B. And as you can see, this branches the development. You already have to choose between the two options. I guess this is the one we need. And after we do this, we will just say, okay, option A. What should we do next? It tends to overwhelm you with a lot of wall of text. It's just too much, okay? And that's why normally I just stop it to not waste the energy. And I say go micro step 1 by 1. And it will do that. It will adapt. Got it, you see? Micro steps only. Install Flutter and confirm it works. Alright, for the moment this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video about vibe coding. If you find it useful, please like the video and consider subscribing.